And of course, the big newsmakers since last evening actually have been FT and MCX and FT in particular. The stocks have been hammered in trade following the arrest of Jignesh Shah. Investors are now worried about the impact of the arrest on the stake sale process at MCX. Jignesh Shah here has more details. Vijay, so first, what happens to the MCX stake sale process? Any changes there?
To begin with, what I have gauged is that FT board has called for an emergency meeting. Originally it was scheduled to happen on Saturday on 10, but now they have called an emergency meeting in lieu of the late evening developments that happened yesterday with chairman and promoter of FT group, Mr. Jignesh Shah, getting arrested. So clearly the board would first like to take stock of the situation to see how things would be going forward. Mr. Chari, who is the vice chairman, would be chairing today's board meet. Also, as a procedural thing, they'll have to indicate and give certain notifications to the exchanges after yesterday's development. Having said that, clearly the divestment process will be further delayed in what has happened with now the chairman getting arrested. Also, we have to understand with just a couple of days back new guidelines coming in for the whole of stake sale process and how much anyone can hold in a commodity exchange. The Reliance Capital, which had shown interest earlier of Anil Ambani Group, has now clearly indicated they would not be interested in buying any stake with a 5% cap. So clearly a lot of things have changed in the last 48 hours, so the whole process will be delayed further. So one will have to wait and see how FT board on what is the line of thinking that they would take going forward, particularly after the late evening development yesterday.
Vijay, of course, that's going to be a crucial development, but what exactly is likely to be the next course of action by the Economic Offences Wing of the Mumbai Police?
To begin with, Mr. Shah would be produced before the Sessions Court judge today around 2 p.m. along with Shrikant Javlekar, and they would seek a further custody as a procedural thing for beginning the interrogation. Having said that, there are indications that Joseph Massey, FT board member and erstwhile MD and CEO of mcx-sx, the equity arm of FT earlier, would be a question. So clearly Economic Offence Wing will now clearly focus on the interrogation and questioning of Jignesh Shah and Shrikant Javlekar before deciding the next course of action. But very soon we could see brokers also toeing and lining up before Economic Offence Wing for some serious tough questions being asked by Economic Offence Wing, which they'll have to answer eventually on their role in this whole scam.